Okay, hopefully that's it. Let's see what we got here. If you're just joining us, we were late because I-25 was a disaster. Collins got the kickoff. They took a sack early, and then they went 3 and out. Um, Ponderosa's first possession looks like they just had about a 20-yard gain, but we do have a flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the good old Four Collins Lampkins. No, I'm sorry, it was a sideline warning. I can't tell my calls. It's early in the year. It's raining. The struggle bus is real. First and 10, Ponderosa. They're on the 28-yard line. We're going to set up our camera for picture-in-picture here in a minute, but I had some connectivity issues here that we're working out. Ponderosa takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking for a man in the corner. Back shoulder, incomplete, out of bounds. Looks like we had Joe Cottingham on the coverage on that one. It's a windy day, so the camera's shaking. Pass over the middle is dropped. Thankfully, because he had some room. See if we can get this thing working. They'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Ponderosa in the shotgun. Fake handoff, looking left, over the middle, has a man wide open. He's going to be in for the touchdown. 28-yard touchdown for Ponderosa. Cameraman's out of position on purpose because he didn't want to see that. Just kidding. I need Bobby up here. He was supposed to be helping me out, bringing me down. So Ponderosa strikes first. Kick is up and it's good. Barely. Ponderosa to kick off. There's a touchback last time. Gets into one. It's going to be a touchback again out of the end zone. This kid's got a leg. It'll be Fort Collins ball, 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Collins comes out. Looks like we have Justin Cranford in the backfield with Trips to the right. Twins to the left. Here comes Kevin Lozano in motion. It's going to be it's a busted play. Lozano went the wrong way, or Cranford went the wrong way. One of the two. So it actually is going to be credited for a sack. Loss of about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12. We'll call it loss of 4. Shotgun pass, quick hitter to Cottingham. He spun down. Gain of about a yard. No, he gave more than that. Scoreboard's throwing me off. He gained about 5, maybe 6. 3rd down. Here comes the rush. Cranford's running for his life. He's going to be knocked down. Gain of about 2, but it'll bring up 4th down. So it'll be 4th and 5 from the 25. We're going to have Joel Lopez come and see if he can put a boot into this. Lopez has a good leg when he gets into one. Clean snap. The kick is a fair catch being caught. Took a Ponderosa bounce. It's going to be about on the 38-yard line with the Lampkins. So an auspicious start for the Lampkins. I don't know where the heck my cameraman is. So Ponderosa comes out for their second series. There's 7:09 or 7:07 left in the first quarter. Ponderosa 7, Fort Collins 0 in the rain. We're going to see if we can get our picture-in-picture going here in a second. Scramble. We got a flag on the play. Going to push the pause. It's going to be a pretty decent gain, but we'll see what the flag's all about. I think it's going to be a hold on Ponderosa. Call me Nostradamus. Hmm? Oh, my cameraman decided to show up. All right. Take over, senor. Sheesh. This guy. He's too busy at the concession stand. Now he's going to break my camera. What the heck? I don't know if we're on YouTube. I think Bobby just broke my camera. Yeah. But you didn't do it. Okay. Looks like we're back. Tighten that up a little bit. I'm going to check and see if we're live. Yeah. Says we're live. You got your phone? Check and see if you can find it. Yeah. Hmm? What? Oh. If you can hear me, the score is 14-0 with 2:02 left in. I'm sorry, 10-0 Ponderosa. The Lampkins are starting to drive a little bit. They got a man wide open. It's intercepted. Ah. Looks like it's working. Sorry for the technical difficulties here. Ponderosa intercepted the ball. They didn't have any return on it. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line with 1:56 left in the first quarter. Shotgun pass. Quick hitter is going to be a curl. He's going to be swallowed up by the defense. It's going to be a gain of about 3 yards. Elias Torres on the tackle. Frick, it dumped again. It's not on YouTube again. Let's see if we can use your. Do you have your hotspot? Okay. Okay, we're back live. I hope. This Wi-Fi is killing me. I'm going to see if I can do something about it at halftime. But anyway, it's going to be 4th down. Ponderosa tried to throw a long pass. It was broken up. And they're going to punt. And we have a flag. We may have too many men on the field. Check the flag. Flag is going to be on Fort Collins. 12 men on the field. That will bring up 4th and 5. And they're punting. Still, thankfully. They aren't going to go for it that deep. Here comes the Lampkins. I thought they're going to get to that one. It's going to be knocked down at about the 50. He's going to roll maybe a yard to the 49. Lampkins take over 1st and 10 on their own 49-yard line. With 6:30 left in the second, we have Ponderosa 17, Fort Collins 0. Collins had a promising drive last time. That fizzled in the red zone. That's what I was trying to say. But here we are again. Screen pass going to go to Levi Hermson. He's got a lane. It's going to be a gain of about 5 yards, 6 yards. Bring up 2nd and 4. It's going to be right at about the 45-yard line. We'll call it the 46. Gain of 5. 2nd down. We got Single man on the right is Cottingham. We got trips to the left of the quarterback. Cranford takes a snap. He's looking for Cottingham. It's going to be a jump ball. He's wide open. He's caught. He's out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of about 35 yards. Knocked down at the 15. That's it's going to be at the 19. 27-yard gain. Nice pass. Good catch. Lampkins find themselves in the red zone. First and 10 at the 19-yard line with 5:55 left in the second quarter. Fumbles it. Picks it up. There's no pressure. Looking for a man. Jukes. Goes back. He's in trouble. He loses a lot of yards. That's going to be a good loss of about 16. So they'll bring up second and 25, 26. They are going to mark it at the 34-yard line. So a loss of 15. Second and 25. Lampkins have had success throwing over the top to Cottingham. Price and Hermsen split out to the left. Looks like Lozano's in the backfield. Twins to the right. Throwing over to Hermsen on the slant. He's got a lane. Big gain. Can get back most of the yards off the fumble or the quarterback sack. So it's going to be third and 10 from probably about the 20-yard line. Probably is not a word. It probably is. You know, what do you do? It's going to be right at the 20. They're calling it third and 12. I think it's more like third and 10, maybe 11. Drops back to pass. Quick hitter. He's caught. He's going to be in for. Oh, he's going to get the first. He's going to be knocked down at about the 7-yard line. First and 10, Lampkins. First and goal. The quick hitter was there. They're going to call it the 8. 4:30 left in the second quarter. Lampkins are threatening. They're taking Cottingham out. No, he just came to the sideline. Usually they throw that jump ball to him, but I'm going to guess the Lampkins are going to try to run it up. They're going to go right up the gut here. I'm calling my shot, and I'm always wrong. Here we go. Cranford rolls, has a man, dropped. Couldn't hang on. It's going to bring up second and goal from the 8-yard line. See if they try to throw the jump ball down to Cottingham in the corner here. Or they're going to try something with the slot guy on the short side. They got a lot of possibilities. They could run the ball. And Cranford's going to keep it. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lampkin! Justin Cranford takes it in for the Lampkins' first score of the season. He jolts 8 yards on the quarterback keeper. The Lampkins are on the board with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Ponderosa 17. Here comes Quincy Elmore. He's going to... I hope he's not the snapper. No, he's not. Lopez's kick is up and good. And we have a new ball game. Lampkins score. With 4 minutes left in the second quarter, it's going to be Ponderosa 17. Your Fort Collins Lampkins 7. So it's time for the defense to rise up and see what they can do. Since we've had all kinds of technical difficulties, we haven't had a chance to meet the defense. Here they are.
Aaron Estrada, defensive line. Quincy Elmore, defensive line. Caden Souders, outside linebacker.
DeMarco Sanchez-Ferguson, linebacker.
Lincoln Warden, outside linebacker.
JP Straubing, defensive end.
Joe Cottingham, cornerback.
Jordan Granados, cornerback.
Levi Hermson, cornerback.
Nolan Migdal, cornerback. Trenton Price, safety.
Joe Lopez, safety.
Okay, Lopez lines up for the kick. It's away. It's going to be short of the goal line. Right at the goal line, it's going to be returnable. Knocked down hard at the 20-yard line. He wasn't even running hard, that guy. He was just waiting to get pounced. Somebody made him pay. So the ball's going to be right at the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Ponderosa. Time for the Lambkins to shut the door here, get the ball back so we can have one more possession before half. Lambkins' offense is showing some life. Takes a snap. It's going to be a run up the gut. He bounces it. Kicks back. Shows some power. It's going to be a gain of about 14 yards. Sean Davis is the running back for Ponderosa. That was a tough run. So 1st and 10 from the 34. Here comes Ponderosa. Clock is stopped because he went out of bounds. Now it runs. Takes the snap. Lampkin showed blitz. Quick hitter to the tight end. It's going to be a gain of about 4 or 5. Ball's going to be spotted down at about the 39-yard line. So gain of 5, 2nd and 5 from the 39. Clock runs with 3 minutes left in the quarter. 3 minutes left until halftime. 2nd and 5. Ponderosa comes out with twins on each side of the quarterback. They've had a lot of success throwing the ball. They're going to do a quick hitter. Throws it behind him off his hands and complete. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. One play here, Lampkins. Big play here. The Lampkins get the ball back. 17-7. 2:39 left. Lampkins do have a timeout. See if the defense can rise up here. Here's a snap. Looking. Pump. Caught over the middle. It's going to be a huge gain. Ponderosa gains too many yards. It's going to be a gain of about 36 yards. Ball's going to be spotted down at the 32-yard line. So about a 29-yard gain. Shotgun. Takes a snap. It's going to be a fake. No, he hands it off. He's around the end. Knocked down. It's going to be a penalty on the play, Alex. Or Aaron Estrada on the tackle, but I don't know what the flag is. It could be a penalty for personal foul. Face mask, maybe. We'll see what the white hat guy says. Oh, they're talking it over. He's pointing down. Right here, dude. Coach is coming out. We got an injured Ponderosa player. Sorting out the penalty still. Ponderosa player looks like he has a lower leg injury. Still no signal from the white hat guy on what the penalty is. There, Ponderosa guy's up. Good for him. He's walking gingerly. Oh, that's the running back. He's He's a tough guy. He's walking up. Yeah. Should be first down and 10. It's going to be on the 15. And it's working. Wait a sec. Shotgun snap. He's going to throw the touchdown, Ponderosa. He threw the fade. Score. So Ponderosa scores. 1:57 left. It didn't take him too long. It took him all of about a minute and 3. Kick is up, but I think it's no good. It's going to be all wide right. So that's going to bring the score to 23-7 with 1:57 left until halftime. Lampkins had 3rd and 5. That was a big play. Ponderosa went about 26 yards for a first down, of course, and they kept the drive rolling. Levi Hermson's back. Kevin Lozano's the up man. Ponderosa's kicker has a big leg. He's kicked it out of the end zone every time. See if he does it again. Here comes the kickoff. And it's going to be returnable. Caught at about the 5-yard line by Hermson. 10, 15, 20. Knocked down at about the 23-yard line. So the Lampkins will take over 1st and 10 from the 23. $1:52 left until half. We're going to see if we can figure out some Wi-Fi stuff here in halftime. Very disappointed. So the Lampkins are going to see if they can punch it in before halftime. Lozano's the deep man. We got trips to the left of the quarterback. Drops back, looking for Cottingham. Jump ball. He's going to be incomplete. It was short. He had a step. Also being double covered. Still got open. Cottingham's a thoroughbred. He's quick. Was open, but the ball wasn't delivered. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball at the 23-yard line. Here comes the play. Phil Lopez is going to wind up wide to the left with Hermson in the slot. Hermson comes in motion. He's going to step on the right side. Ball over the middle, looking for Cottingham. Drop. Pretty good ball delivered by the quarterback. Couldn't hang on. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Cranford has a little bit of an arm back there. He's got a little bit of a cannon. So 3rd and 10. Lampkins come out with tight end. 2 slots. Looking to the left. Some pressure. He's going to be knocked down. It's going to be dropped for a loss of about 2. It's going to bring up 4th and 12. Clock runs with 1:35 left in the half. Let's see if Ponderosa calls timeout. And they do. So there's going to be timeout on the field with 1:31 left in the second quarter. Ponderosa 23, Fort Collins 7. Lambkins are obviously going to punt. So if they can keep Ponderosa off the board before halftime. Lopez is your punter. See if he can get into one. He has a big leg. Hopefully he can show his prowess here. Snap is back. The rush was on. He gets a good punt. He gets a Lampkin roll. It's going to roll out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. So that'll flip the field just a little bit. So 1:23 left until halftime. Fort Collins needs to stop. They can ill afford to give up another score here. We'll see if 36 comes in. Their running back. He's been running tough, but they've had no problem passing the ball. No, 32 is the running back. So maybe their stud running back's still hurt. My guess is they're going to pass. Shotgun. Fake. He's going to throw the long ball. He's got a man wide open. Caught out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Gain of 28. That ball was in the air a long time. But the Lampkins couldn't secure the intersection. So it's going to be out of bounds. So it's going to stop the clock. It's at the 39. First and 10. They're going to go trips to the right of the quarterback. Single man on the left. They've been throwing that fade to the. That's going to be a quick screen. Well, caught at the 40, 30, 25, 20. Breaking tackles. He's going to be down at about the. Right at about the 20-yard line. Gain of 19. So he takes a little flare and has some blockers out in front of him. And got a first down. Clock runs with 1:05 left in the quarter. Ponderosa does not have a timeout. They're going to do a quick hitter. It's going to be off his hands on incomplete. Second and 10 from the 19. Lampkin's corners have been picked on a little bit tonight. I'd watch the jump ball to the wide receiver on the left here. On the near side, number 12. Here it comes. No, over the middle. Wide open, caught, touchdown. So Ponderosa punches it in again with 51 seconds left in the first half. Extra point of blocked. 32. Lampkins don't give up. So at the 51-second mark left in the second quarter is going to be Ponderosa 29, Fort Collins 7. The good thing is it stopped raining. It's a cool night, but we'll take that. After 100-degree temperatures in the Fort Collins high school hallways, classrooms, kind of miserable. This is a welcome change in the weather. Not a welcome sight to have the Lampkins be down by 22 points in the first half, but that's why they play two halves. Here comes the kick. It's going to be short again. Hermiston catches it at about the 8. He's at the 20. Got a lane. Breaks the tackle. Breaks another tackle. Tough running. He's going to be down. He fumbled. Lampkins are on top of it. I think they're going to call that down anyway. Great return. It's going to be ball on about the 33-yard line for the Lampkins. First and 10. 42 seconds left till halftime. Lampkins have their play. They're going to go twins on each side of the quarterback with the running back in the backfield, Lozano. Takes a snap, straight drop. He's going to throw a pass. It's going to be wide open to Hermson. Gain of... He's going to be down. Looked like he might have grabbed his face mask, but no. Gain of 21. So 34.5 seconds left. Lampkins do have a timeout. Cottingham comes off the field limping. Hopefully that's not a developing story. Maybe he just got his foot stepped on. Cranford again drops back. Same play. Hermson's going to catch it. He's trying to get out of bounds and does. I'll see if they mark it out of bounds. They do. Gain of about 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4 from about the 40-yard line. Let's call it 2nd and 5 from the 41. Cottingham's back in. He must have just got a nick. Clock's running with 20 seconds left. The Lampkins don't know it. They need to go fast. They're wasting too much time. They got a timeout and didn't use it. Pressure. This is going to throw it up for grabs. Caught. Out of bounds. Hermson's caught. It's going to be out of bounds at about the 27-yard line with 7.5 seconds left in the quarter. I don't think the Lampkins knew the clock was running. Otherwise, why do you run that play? Call timeout. We do have a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be on the Lambkins. I'm guaranteeing it's going to be a hold because the linemen are barking. But I don't know. We'll see. Could be a penalty on holding on the Lambkins. Never mind. So that'll push the Lambkins back. This is essentially going to be the last play of the quarter and the first half. So that negates a good game. 7.5 seconds left. The Lambkins have the ball at their 49-yard line. Let's see if they're going to do some hook and ladders or if they're going to throw the bomb. We'll see what kind of arm Cranford has if they decide to throw the bomb. He needs a little bit of help. They're going to rush 3. And hopefully they don't get home. He's going to drop straight back. It's going to be a screenplay that Cottingham is broken up. 3 seconds left. There'll be one more play. Cottingham comes off the field again. He's limping. That's not good. Trenton Price takes his place. Got trips to the left. See if he's going to air it out. Handoff up the middle. Lozano's got a big gain. And that'll be the halftime. So at the end of 2 quarters. From Parker, Colorado. Ponderosa, 29. Fort Collins, 7. You're watching the Lampkin Sports Network. We're going to see if we can figure out some Wi-Fi things. But it's working now, so maybe I won't mess. You're going to put 20 minutes on the board. So we'll be right back.
Hey, you wouldn't hire a clown to fix a leak in the John. So why do you let these hooligans tear down the biz? Yeah.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more.
You all know exactly who I am. Say my name.
This is the Lampkin Sports Network.
Back by popular demand to the boys in Windsor watching at Baltzell's house. There you go.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more.
Okay, just about ready to get underway for the second half. Lampkins received the first half, so it's going to be Ponderosa ball. So rough first half for the Lampkins, but they play two halves. I apologize for all the internet issues we've had. All my software worked in the preseason. Come down here in the armpit of Colorado. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Parker is actually a very nice town. They just don't have very good internet at the stadium. They have about 4 options and none of them work. So we're going on a hotspot. I can't get my picture-in-picture working. But I digress. We have to get a personal Wi-Fi thing or something. I don't know if that exists. Any of you tech guys out there, let me know. Jay McGuire, MAGUIRE, at psdschools.org. If you know any Wi-Fi solutions that I can have right in my booth here, that would be sweet. It's a bump kick, caught by Ponderosa, and stacked up. It's going to be first and 10 from about the 36-yard line. It's an interesting way to start the second half. They didn't want to kick the long ball. Thought maybe they'd get a chance to get lucky on a good bounce, but it bounced right into the Ponderosa returner's hands, and it's going to be first and 10. So here we go. 29-7. Start of the third quarter. Ponderosa in control. Lampkins need to stop and a score, and they'll be right back in it. Snap. It's going to be a screen play to number 5. Makes a move. Bullies his way. And it's going to be a gain of 5. Ponderosa stud running back Sean Davis is not in the game. The injury he sustained must be enough to keep him out for the rest of the half. Let's see if I can spot him on the sidelines. Ponderosa takes a snap. Another screen pass. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be right at the first down marker. It'll be enough for a first. Gain of 6. So 36 is still suiting up. He's walking around with his helmet in his hand. So they maybe haven't ruled him out, but being up this big with a little bit of a nick of an injury, I don't know that they're going to want to chance it. Power formation play right up the gut. Rumpling, bumbling. Still going. Gain of about 20 yards. Unfortunately, the Lampkins got put on skates a little bit there. They may just do that. Now the mano-a-mano. See if you can stop us. We're going to come right at you. Lampkins are tough. They're going to. That's a different formation. My guess is they're going to run the ball again. Right up the gut. And it's a big gain. Gain of 20 yards. First and 10. It's going to be Ponderosa ball at the 15-yard line. It's gut check time for the Lampkin defense. They need to put up a fight here. It's going to be a pass. No, he's going to run. Tackle down. Good tackle. Caden Souders came up and met him. Came at him like Night Train Lane. You don't know who that is? Go on YouTube. Used to like to tackle high. Pondo in no hurry. Clock runs. Just over 10 minutes left in the quarter. The initial drive of the second half. Here comes another run right up the gut. And he's going to get in there for the touchdown. So a 12-yard gut punch. Ponderosa goes up 35-7. Nothing fancy. Just right up the middle. Kick is down, is up, and it's going to be right down the middle. It's going to be 10:05 left in the third quarter. Ponderosa 36. Your Fort Collins Lampkins 7. See if the Lampkins can muster some energy. Get some life on the offense. Now's not the time to hang your head. It's time to get tough. Hermson's going to be back with Lozano. He boomed the first 2 or 3 out of the end zone, but the last couple were returnable, so let's see what happens here. Hermanson has some pop back there. Kick is off. That's going to be out of the end zone. Touchback. Lampkin ball, first and 10 on the 20-yard line. The Lambkins are getting restless. The fans are, anyway. The coaches aren't very happy. Handoff off tackle is going to be dropped for no gain. Yeah, the defensive coaches are really getting into the defensive line. Motivating them. So Lozano actually lost to 2nd and 12 from the 18-yard line. Cranford in the backfield. Lozano with him. It's going to be a fake handoff. He's going to roll. Looking for a screen. Well covered. Marco Sanchez Ferguson was the intended target, but it was incomplete. 34 was all over him like a spider monkey. That ain't right. 3rd and 12. 9:32 left in the quarter. Bunch formation to the left or to the right of the quarterback. Airing it out. Intercepted. It's going to be taken back. Still going knocked down at about the 21-yard line. He had his man open, but Pondo closed the gap. Picked it off. I think the kid who picked it off is hurt. No, there's a Lampkin on the field. See if we can get a number. It was Cunningham again. He's really trying to fight through it. But you can tell he's just not feeling good. So he's going to come off. We may not see him. I don't know if they want to risk it. Especially if Pondo scores here. Maybe he just has a cramp. Screen play to number 5. Makes a move. Olay. Gain of 3. I think Cunningham just has a cramp, so maybe it's just as simple as that. Lopez on the tackle. Second and 8 ball on the 18-yard line of the Lampkins. Takes a snap. Looking to pass. Got his man. Caught. Gain of about 8. It's going to be right at the first down marker. Let's see if they give it to him. It's either going to be 3rd and an inch or 1st and goal. First and goal. Ponderosa comes out with a single setback. I'm guessing they're going to run this right up the gut. Here it is. Shifty move. It's going to gain about 8 yards. Knocked down at about the, we'll call it 7. Gain of 7. 2nd and goal from the 3. See if the Lampkins can rise up here and keep them out of the end zone. That'll boost their spirits a little bit. Got to win something. Win this series, boys. Handoff up the gut. It's going to be a touchdown. That'll bring the score 42-7 with 7:37 left in the 3rd quarter. Extra point. They're looking around. They're missing a guy. Now they have 11. Kick is up. It's going to be right down the middle. It's going to be Ponderosa 43 for column 7. Oh, it was no good. It was wide left. Looked like it was right down the middle from here. Shows how much I know. 7:37 left in the quarter. Lampkins are going to get the ball back. Playing for pride. Hermson and Lozano are back. Here comes the kickoff. It's going to be returnable. Caught at about the 7-yard line. Here comes Hermson. He's at the 15, 20. He's got a lane. 25, 35. 37-yard line. Great return. Gain of about 30 yards. Had some Mo on his side there. Let's see if that sparks some offense. First and 10 Lampkins on the 37-yard line. Cottingham's back in. So he must be feeling a little better. Hopefully he doesn't cramp up again. It's going to be trips to the right with the tight end. DeMarco, I'm sorry, goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff. Lozano tries to cut back. There's nothing there. But he carries the pile. Strong guy. Gain of about 4. I'll call it 3. Second and 7. Well, I call it officially a gain of 2. I call it 3. Give him 3. Shotgun snap. He drops straight back. Trying to unload. Nothing there. He's going to be knocked down. Tried to run. Gets slammed. That should be a penalty. There's a fumble. There's some pushing and shoving going on. Referee should have called a personal foul on that. That was not kosher. Young man appears to be okay. So it's going to be a loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Twins on each side of the quarterback. He needs a little bit of protection back there. See if he gets them. He's looking. He's got his man. It's going to be dropped. Hermson couldn't hold on. We have some extracurriculars going on in the backfield again. The referee's pushing people. Got to take control. Getting a little chippy. So 4th down, the Lampkins are going to punt. Joe Lopez goes back. See if he can get a good punt. Every now and then he'll hit a missile. Snap is good. Here comes Pondo. They're coming at it. Good kick. It's going to get a 4 Collins roll. It's going to be bounced, taken at about the 15-yard line. He's got some room. Makes a move. He's going to step out of bounds at the 30. It's a gain of about 15 on the return. It's going to be Ponderosa ball. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 5:48 left in the 3rd quarter. Ponderosa has a little trouble moving the ball this half. Let's see if the Lampkins can rise up. See what we got across the front line. Still basically the starters. Estrada's in there. JP Straubing, I'm sorry. Quincy Elmore, and maybe Chris Lozano. I'm sorry, that's not his name. I can't tell. Anyway, Ponderosa is going to come out with 3 in the backfield. It's going to be hand off to the eye back. He gets knocked down. He's going to lose a couple yards. Nice play. Lampkin's ready for that. It's going to be a loss of a couple. It's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 28-yard line. Yeah, 29, loss of 1. Trips to the right of the quarterback. Takes the snap. He's looking. He's going to screen it out. It's going to be missed by the running back. Incomplete. They're down. 3rd and 11. Ball on the 29-yard line. Lampkins can get off the field here. .506 left in the quarter. Big play. Lampkins need to get off the field. Takes a snap. Looking right. Got a man. Interference. And they don't call it. Lampkins get away with one. So it's going to be 4th down. Ponderosa's going to have to punt. They had to give the Lampkins a break. So back deep for the Lampkins is Levi Hermson. With 5 minutes exactly left in the 3rd quarter. 42-7 is your score. Ponderosa's winning. Bad snap. Here comes the Lampkins. They get it off. It's going to be taking a Ponderosa bounce. And it's going to roll down at about the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lampkins. Thought the Lampkins were going to have a shot at the block there with the bad snap, but they were able to get it off. Jack McCain steps into the backfield. He's going to be your running back. Trenton Price splits out wide left. Cottingham and Hermson on the short side. Hand off to McKeon. He's going to be knocked down after a gain of about 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Clock runs with 4:40 left in the 3rd quarter. They're going to give him 4 yards. Let's call it 2nd and 6. Tough running guy, this guy. He's just a sophomore, Keith. Cranford takes the snap. Fakes one way. Has Cottingham wide open down the middle. He could go. He's at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lampkin! The 60-yard scamper. Hit him in stride. Takes it to the house. That's what we're talking about. Lampkins don't give up. They're on the brink of a running clock. But then they go 60 yards for the touchdown. Officially 56 yards, I think. Lopez on for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. 4:07 left in the 3rd quarter. Lampkins have some life. 42-14. See if the defense can rise up again. So that's what happens when you keep playing the game. Good thing happen. Or good things. There's one thing. Nice pass by the sophomore quarterback. Getting right in stride. And Nottingham had a lot of room. So Lopez is going to line up for the kick. See if he can get into one. That last play by Cottingham and Cranford was amazing, bordering on spectacular. Kick is going to be out of the end zone. Lopez kicks it to the end line. Good boot. Ponderosa is going to take over 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line with 4:07 left in the third quarter. Lampkin defense comes out. Ponderosa is giving it a good talk on the side. Here they come. Time for the defense to step up. It's going to be a bunch formation. Hand off to the far back. He's got a lot of room. I back, I guess we would call him. Not traditionally an I back. Not like Nebraska ran in the 90s, 80s, 70s. Had two fullbacks. Give it to the deep man. And he gained 15 yards. 1st and 10 from the 35. We're going to come out with that same formation. Two fullbacks at the near side. Hand off to the first guy through. It's going to be knocked down. Gain him maybe a yard or two. Quincy Elmore on the tackle. We'll call it a gain of 2. 2nd and 7. Or I'm sorry, 2nd and 8 from the 37. Panos come out trying to pound the ball. Come in at that same formation. They're going to try to sneak a guy out here. Pass. They got us the guy wide open. Ball short, but he catches it. It's going to be caught. It's going to be a touchdown. You can kind of see that one coming. They pounded it and pounded it. And then they did the fake, and they had actually had two guys wide open. So he takes that about 65 yards for the touchdown. That's going to bring the score 48-14. The extra point on the way, or coming up. Snap is down, kick is up. Good. So 2:47 left in the third quarter. It's going to be Ponderosa 49, Fort Collins 14. I'd hate to guess how many yards Ponderosa has in the air. They have a lot. They had one 83-yard touchdown taken away. So there we go on the kickoff. Gets into it. It's going to be returnable. Caught at the 5 by Hermson. 10, 15, 20. Got a lane. 30, 35, 40, 50. Cuts back. He's going to go. Levi Hermson, 95 yards. Touchdown, Lambkins. Big play after big play. This guy's a stallion back there. Good blocking up front. Found his crease, and he was gonzo. It's just when you think you can step on the Lambkins' neck, they come back strong. Lopez on for the extra point. Step is down, kick is up, and looks good. And it is. So 2:34 left in the third quarter. Ponderosa 49. Fort Collins 14. Or I'm sorry. Fort Collins have 21. Or has 21. I speak English sometimes. Put together sentences once in a while. So once again, the Lambkins defense is going to need to rise up. Let's see if we can make some hay. Because the big plays are out. I don't know if Ponderosa is putting in second stringers, but shame on them if they did. Lopez comes out for the kickoff. Give it a good ride last time. See if you can do a repeat of that. Kick's going to be short and returnable. Fielded right at about the 3-yard line. Cuts back and knocked down. It's going to be at about the 14-yard line. So it's time for some defense. First and 10 from the 14-yard line. Ponderosa comes out. They're going to have a single back. Trips to the right. Single man on the left. He's our big play guy. It's going to be a handoff up the gut. It's going to be a gain of about 5 yards. 4 or 5. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to spot it to 19, so gain of 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Clock runs with 2:10 left in the third quarter. Same formation. Straight drop. Pressure. Sacked! Can't tell who that was. 99? Whoever it was, he made a great play. So big loss on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd and 18 from the 6-yard line. Lambkins defense is stepping up. Big play here. See if they can get him off the field. If they do, they'll have favorable field position because Pondo's punter isn't great. Some confusion out there. Ponderosa's looking for a guy. Here he comes. They're going to have to call timeout. They do. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Ponderosa calls timeout. Lambkins showing some life. Lambkins never quit. I believe the youngster who sacked the quarterback was Luke Little. He's a 6', 200-pound sophomore defensive end. Came in there like a shot out of a cannon. That's how you play it. Ponderosa in the shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Taking some pressure. Gets it off. Caught. It's going to be right at the first down. Let's see what they call it. I think they got it. Yeah, they did. By about a yard. Lopez with the tackle. So gain of 19 on 3rd and 18. Gets Ponderosa a first down. Seems to go back to ground and pound. Here comes up the gut. Be knocked down on a short gain. Clock runs. 35 seconds left until the end of the quarter. They're probably going to let it go to the end of the quarter and switch sides and start the fourth quarter. We'll see if Ponderosa has any other ideas. Gain of 3. We'll call it 2nd and 7. 7. And they're going to let it run. So at the end of 3, Ponderosa 49, Fort Collins 21. Collins is playing for Hart right now. They've been on the brink of being, well, they have the clock just run and losing the game. But they don't give up. They've had a couple big plays, and they're still fighting. Little comes off the field. I kept that guy in there. He brought some life. Playing strong. All right, here they come. Start of the fourth quarter. We got timeout on the field. Referee's waving his arms. Don't think they were ready. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Ponderosa comes out in a running formation. It's going to be a fake handoff. Pressure. Knocked down. Caught. He's going to lose some yards. It's going to be a decent-sized loss. J.P. Straubing had some pressure on the quarterback. He tried to dump it off on the screen. It was a loss of about 6 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 14. Ball's marked at the 21-yard line. Big play for the Lampkins. See if they can get them off the field. We have a false start. That'll back them up 5 yards. So it'll bring up 3rd and 19 from the 16-yard line. Let's see if the Lambkins can get off the field. Here comes Little back in the game. See if he can get some pressure again. Shotgun snap. Fake. He's got some pressure. He's going to feel it again. He gets out of it. Throws the ball. It's going to be caught. Oh, man. I think they got a first down. It's going to be right at the marker. It may be short by a half yard. Anyway, it's going to be a gain of about 19. It's going to be 4th down and about a foot. Guy's got 9 lives back there. They're going to do the bunch formation. They're going to see if they can get the Lampkins to jump. They do. Offside on the Lampkins. It's going to bring up a first down. So without running the play, they get a first down. 10:21 left in the game. Ball's going to be marked at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Ponderosa surveys the scene. It's going to be a screen pass to the running back. Turns it up. Breaks the tackle. Still on his feet. Knocked down. He's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. Maybe 5. Bring up 2nd and 5 from the 44-yard line. Ponderosa comes out with trips to the left of the quarterback. Spreading them out. They're going to run it right up the gut. It's going to be met. Knocked down. Great tackle in there. Well, the tackle was made by number 59. But on max preps, we don't have a 59. So somebody from the Lambkins just made a great play. 3rd and 8 from the 41-yard line. Here comes the pressure. Oh, an easy pass and catch. It's going to be a first down. That guy was wide open. Gain of about 16. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of Lambkins. 8:37 left in the game. Trips to the right of the quarterback. Single on the left. They're probably spreading the Lambkins out and going to run it up the gut. Nope, it's going to be a screen pass. And he's going to be stacked up, knocked down. No gain. Lincoln Worthen makes a nice tackle in there. Blew up the play. It's going to bring up. They lost a few yards. 2nd and 13. Lost a 3 on the play. Serves them right for trying to throw. I'm just kidding. Takes the snap. Fake. Skinny post not there. Broken up by Caden Souders. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 13. Souders is a 6 foot, 190-pound sophomore. Lampkins are young. They have some potential on the horizon. May take a few lumps this year, but their future is bright. They aren't giving up. They're going to play whistle to whistle. Man in motion. Takes the snap. Looking left. He's going to throw the jump ball. He's got a guy wide. No, he's going to be short. Intercepted. Nope. Broken up. 4th down. Nice play out there by number 7. I would like to say his name, but the Lambkins don't have a number 7 on the max prep roster either. They're playing with unknowns out there and doing well. So let's see what Pondo does here. They're going to punt. Hermson's back there. It's a bad snap. They're coming at it. Gets it off. It's going to be taking a Lampkin bounce. And now it's going to take a Ponderosa bounce. It's going to roll down, and it's going to be down at about the 10-yard line. So 7:48 left in the fourth quarter. The Lampkins take over 1st and 10 on their own 10-yard line. That was a big play. Be nice. Lampkins break huddle. They're going to go trips to the left. Cottingham on the right. See if they can single him up. Takes the snap. Looking for Cottingham. Or no, they got Trenton Price out of the backfield or something. Or maybe that was. Yeah, it was Trenton Price. Nice catch and play. Catch and pitch, I mean. I can talk. 1st and 10 Lampkins on the 22-yard line. Take the snap. Hitch. Too high. Incomplete. 7:39 left in the fourth quarter. Lampkins tried a quick hitter, wasn't there. Takes the snap. Looking left. Pumps. Caught by Hermson. It's going to be gain of about 6 or 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. That's a question mark. I don't know. 3rd and 4. Clock runs with 7:20 left in the quarter. Lampkins go trips to the right. Takes a snap. Looking right. Scrambles. He's going to go out of bounds. He's going to be short of the first down. He got knocked down. Thought maybe they throw a flag, but they don't. Gain of a yard, maybe. No, we'll call it no gain. No, he gained a couple. 4th down for the Lampkins. 4th and 3 from the 29-yard line. This is the last hurrah if they don't get the first. Cranford takes a snap. Looking right, looking over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Looking for Lopez. He wasn't there. He's double covered. Lampkins turned the ball over on down. And that could probably steal the game. Lampkins showed a little bit of life, but then sputtered and turned it over on downs. Good effort. But the defense is now with their backs against the wall. I'm guessing Ponderosa is just going to run. They're waiting for linemen to come on the field. Actually, they're waiting for the center. They can't do much without centering the ball. Bunch formation. They're going to throw the screen pass. It's wide open. He's going to cut it up. Positive gain. Probably about 7-yard gain. Maybe a 9-yard gain. 8 yards. We'll call it 8. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 21-yard line. Not sure why the clock is not running. There's a completion. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Cut back. He's going to have enough for the first. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from about the 14-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. They'll mark it at the 16. Either way is good enough for a 1st down. Pondo brings in the play. Three wide receivers out there. Handoff goes up the gut. Nice play by the line. Knocked him down. He's going to gain maybe a yard, maybe nothing. No gain. 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. Ponderosa breaks out. They're going to come out with twins to the right. Drop straight back. Curl caught. He's going to take it in for the touchdown. They give him some space out there. Quick hitch. Turned it up. Missed tackle and it turned it into 6. A lot of yards by the Ponderosa quarterback tonight. Snap is down. Kick is up. It looks wide left, but it's not. I'm pretty sure they got the smallest goalpost here in the history of mankind. I think they built these goalposts in about 1946. It was a post-World War II thing. I mean, this is a nice complex down here. Good fans. Turned out to be a pretty decent night weather-wise. A little on the cool side, but we wanted that. Nice turf field. The goalposts are stubby. What's going on here? I think Wizard White played down here. So Ponderosa is going to kick off. See if they're going to kick it away from the man. And they do. Squib kick. It's going to be taken by Lozano. He's going to cut back. He's got a lane. He could go. He got a lot of positive yards. Knocked down at about the 43-yard line. Yard line. Got all excited. So 1st and 10 for the Lambkins. They bring in some youngsters. Good. Handoff up the gut. Cut back. Cuts back again. Nice move. Going to be a 1st down. Or maybe a yard short. So that was Jack McKeon. We're going to call it a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Ball in Ponderosa territory. Handoff again goes up the gut. He's going to have enough for the 1st. Tough run in there. Harold Rivas stepped into the game for McKeon. Oh, they didn't give him the 1st. It's 3rd and 1. They run it up the gut with Rivas. They do. He's got a lane. He's got a running room. He's a quick guy. Positive gain. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Lambkins. Gain of about 10. Lambkins break huddle. Oh, bad snap. It's being kicked around. Cranford jumps on it. It's going to be a good sized loss on the play. From what I can tell, it was tough to handle. Let's see, the Lambkins got some youngsters in there. They got Van Wormen playing on the wide side. Looks like we have Sol Presson. He's going to play the slot. 2nd and 22 for the Lambkins. Cranford drops straight back. Looking left. Pass. In and out of the hands of Presson. Bring up their down. Jackson Tarver checks into the game. Number 22. Third and 22 from the 46. Tarver's going to be your closest receiver on your camera. Snap goes a little bit left. It's going to be handed off. Cuts back and forth. It's got a lane. Nice run. Positive yards. Nicholas Arizaga was your carrier. Toting the rock. Gain of about 11 yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 11. Clock runs with 2:50 left in the ball game. 4th down. See if the Lambkins try to air it out. Straight back, looking left. He's got a mile to run. Nice move. Cuts back. He's going to be short of the first down. They're going to turn it over on downs. Nice effort. Cranford has some speed back there. Hadn't seen a lot of that tonight. The sophomore quarterback has tons of potential. So the Lambkins turned the ball over with 2:28 left in the 4th quarter. And Ponderosa should just kind of sit on this, but you never know. They got some young guys in, I'm sure. They may want to give them some game time experience, and we have a timeout on the field. So Fort Collins calls their first time out of the half with 2:28 left in the 4th quarter. This one's all but over. The coach Jim wants to rally the troops. He's got some young guys in there to get some valuable experience. And you want to give them a good look. Seems like our internet problems that we had at the beginning of the game are better. Very frustrating. We'll see if we can get that corrected by next week. Ponderosa comes out, takes a snap. They're going to run the ball up the gut. He's got some room. Going to gain him about 18.
That's number 32, Ethan McCarrick, the ball carrier for your Mustangs.
Ponderosa 1st and 10. 2:12 left in the game, and the clock is running. Two minutes left in the quarter. 2 minutes. Hand off up the gut. Cut back. He's going to be stacked up. Gain of about 2. Got some young lambkins in there. Gain of 2. Couple plays left in this ball game, and it's over. Ponderosa comes out. Takes a snap. They're going to run it up the gut. He's going to have a huge loss on the play. Nice play by the young Lampkins. They're rallying to the ball. They're hungry. Loss of about 4. The clock runs. We're at a minute. 3rd down and 14. Ball at the 39-yard line. Let's see if they're going to call timeout. Nope, running the clock. 45 seconds left. This could be the last play of the game. Ponderosa comes over the ball. They may run this play, they may not. There it comes. Going to be handoff up the gut. Cut back. Essentially no gain on the play. And that'll be it. So there you have it, folks. The Lampkins traveled to Parker, Colorado tonight. Take it a little bit on the chin. Your final is going to be Ponderosa 56. Fort Collins 21. So some positive things to come away with the game. One second. I'm going to move this camera. I'm going to take that down. Just trying to talk to Bobby. He's a knucklehead. See if I can fix this. There we go. Not sure where the camera is. I got that picture-in-picture thing going. It's pretty sweet. See myself double. See if I can take that off. That doesn't matter. I'm going to go with it. So post-game here from Ponderosa Stadium, or Echo Park in Parker, Colorado. Lampkins took it on the chin a little bit, but fought throughout the game. Final score 56-21. Lampkins were able to move the ball. Defense is going to have to shore up some stuff. Next week, it's going to be a Thursday night game. And we're down in South Denver again, taking on Mountain Vista, which is going to be a challenge. I think they're preseason 5th or 6th in 5A. And they like to throw the ball. So I'm sure that Coach Yem and the coaches are going to get drilling on some aerial defense. A little pressure on the quarterback wouldn't hurt. But overall, Lampkins have some promise. Even though it was not a great game tonight. I'm not sure where the eye of the camera is here. I'm all over the place. This is pretty awesome. Anyway, Lampkins have things to build on. They may take it on the chin a little bit next week. Because Mountain Vista is for real. But you never know. That's why you play the game. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. Internet issues aside, hopefully we have a better showing next week from the Lampkin Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in. You've been watching the Lampkin Sports Network in association with Nighthawk Burgundy Productions. Easier said than said. Have yourselves a great night. We will see you for sure next Thursday. We're going to try to get some volleyball in this year, but I don't think they play until the first part of September. So we'll see you next Thursday, 7 o'clock Fort Collins versus Mountain Vista. Yeah, Mountain Vista. Yeah, we'll see if we can give them a run. Anyway, have yourselves a great night. Over and out.